guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave, episode 20, the big 2-0. So this one, I think, because it's my 20th one, I thought I'd do something different and do a kind of follow-up on what I've done with my man cave since I started this series. And, well, I started, I guess, episode 3. I had a video about my man cave and about how I was building it and how I was building it on a budget and all that stuff. So I thought, you know, since it's grown and since I've changed it as I've been doing the videos, I thought, you know, now's a good chance to kind of follow up with that and show you where we are. So without further ado, let's begin. So over here, we're looking at, well, this is a new addition, which is a shelf that I actually acquired. Someone just decided to toss it. One of my neighbors just put it out on the lawn, and I scooped it up, brought it in. Did a little bit of cleaning to it and put some lining paper on it so it, you know, kind of fit with the man cave motif. But right now it's really just being used as just storage. I'm just putting all my stuff on there. I'm actually resting my recorder of the iPad that I used to film this on the shelf while I do my man cave series. So it's actually coming in handy right now, but I think it can actually be better, and it probably will be in the future. Anyways, as I said in the episode 3 video, that, you know, things are always going to be changing, and, you know, I might like something one day and not like it another. So, you know, things change. Anyways, so if we go over to what I call my Atari wall, this is where I keep all of my Atari games. Obviously I've added stuff to it. I do have some Intellivision stuff up there, and I got Star Wars things, but I mean, majority of what I have here is my Atari games. And it's just, again, this is a shelf that I found. I didn't buy it. Somebody just put it out and they didn't want it anymore, so I scooped it up, and it's perfect for what it is right now. I mean, my Atari collection is growing, and as you can see down here, there's a bunch more that I still need to fit in there. I try to keep them by alphabetical order, but I doubt it's going to stay that way. Anyways, let's move over to, I guess this is just the Transformer area, because this is what it seems to be right now. So I got, in the back here, I got my Omega Supreme, I got my Unicron, my Bumblebee. A lot of this was here when I did my first video, so, you know, this is nothing new. But what I have added is some more Transformers, and you'll notice here the Galvatrons and the Megatron. I did that, one of my videos, not that long ago, about unboxing a new Galvatron. So I thought these guys would be neat to kind of have on display, so that's what I did. I put them out. Over here, this again hasn't really changed much. This is just my shelving where I keep the consoles. And just to reiterate, this was just a coffee table, and I had it sitting around. We didn't use it anymore, and I thought this would be perfect because it's got the slots that just fit a lot of these systems. Some of them I had to fit sideways, like the ColecoVision, it had to go sideways, but I mean, to be fair, it's a big system. The Ataris here, I got too many Ataris now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. But, you know. So over here I have my DeLoreans still. Decided to keep those out. You know, looks good. So I think as we move on to this section here, this is still, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I just kind of put my Darth Maul plaque thing here just to cover up some of that background. That's actually an electrical box behind it that didn't look too pleasing, so I thought, let's just put this here for now. This might change. Who knows? You know, I'm in an unfinished basement, so what am I going to do, right? So I just kind of put some toys here. I got my my new Kylo Ren figure, the Lego one. I got a Jillian Holtzman figure from the new Ghostbusters movie. And, you know, I'm sure I'll move them around, but whatever. So then we go over to here, which is probably like the biggest change, I would think, from the third video that I did. And that's where I cleaned up a lot of the crap that was in that shelving and decided to put my favorite, well, all my Intellivision games that I like anyways, out on display, and that way, if I feel like playing an Intellivision game, it's right there. I can just grab it and start playing. And of course, I decorated it with some random figures that I always just held on to. Got a Ninja Turtle here. Got that's from Dick Tracy. Is the flat top. And so below the shelf here, again, this is a little bit random. I got some Transformers there. I got some books. I got some DeLorean pieces. I'm sure a lot of this stuff will eventually move around, but this is, it's a good spot right now. I get to see my favorite Transformers figures that I've collected, and it's okay for that. So moving on now, again, this area didn't change a lot. I still have my DeLoreans up there, and Devastator right beside it, because Devastator is awesome, and I don't think I'll ever take it out of the box, so it'll probably stay like that. And then I down here I got there's the Back to the Future Lego thing. Again, that's still in the box. And I got my Starscream and some of my ColecoVision games. I don't have a whole lot of ColecoVision games, so I just kind of keep them in that corner. There's a bunch in behind there. You can't really see it, but they're there. And then if you move down, I got some more Atari games, which these are the ones that I find I play the most. So I figured I'd just keep them there, like just put them right in front of me, because that's where my systems are. So rather than always putting it back on the shelf, I can always just grab it right there. And the Q*bert game is there because I just did my video the other day on the Q*bert section. And then there's my handhelds, of course, and then the bottom shelf, that's where I got my some more Transformers. I got a lot of Transformers I decided to start putting out this time. So I got Devastator, Optimus Prime, and Shockwave, some of my favorites and stuff like that. And then when we come down to the main shelf here, this is where my 3 consoles that I have plugged into my TV right now. So I start with the Atari 2600, and then the Intellivision, and most recently I've hooked up my Nintendo, and I've been playing my Nintendo a little bit more. And I've also been doing a few more videos on Nintendo, because I felt that I played a lot of Nintendo when I was, in the 80s, of course, the 85 and up. I played a lot of Nintendo, so it's always good to just kind of revisit it. And I was frankly getting tired of always playing on an emulator on my computer. So I really wanted to get back to the real feel of playing Nintendo. And yeah, that's it. I mean, over here, obviously, is my TV. Yeah, so that's pretty much the cave. My man cave, anyways. That's just the way I like to keep things, and things will obviously change as I do more videos, as I just come down here and I just get inspired to move things around, and of course as I add to it, because I'm always on the lookout for new stuff. For I don't really collect Transformers as much as I used to, but I still do collect a lot of video games and the systems and stuff. So if I find that, plus I have a lot in storage that I need to pull out. For instance, I got my Commodore 64, which is not hooked up. I would love to hook that up and do some videos on it. But anyways, hope you liked the video. Let me know down below what you think, like your man cave, or what you do and where you play your video games, or where you keep your stuff. You might not even have a man cave. You might just have a corner or something that you just like to hang out in a lot. And give me some of your thoughts. Anyways, I hope you subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.